we're just finding out that we want to have an armed police presence in our school, because I don't. I am so incensed that this is seen as a done deal. I mean, that's how it's coming across. That you're taking this opportunity to let us know what's going on.
Let her finish.
I can just say real quick.
No, let her finish.
Almost done.
Melanie, you can't cut off the public. Let her talk.
I actually wrote in my notes that same word, appalled, by the idea that there's somebody with a gun walking around the hallways in my daughter's school.
Superintendent represents the owners of the company, Wall Street Insurance and Banking. Through their duopoly of Democrats and Republicans, they install every politician, usually multimillionaires, the politicos. It's Wall Street lobbyists who write the laws, and the education department, with the help of the police, enforce them.
This morning, this now viral video of an arrest at a South Carolina school is sparking community outrage.
It has been made clear that the parental involvement is not welcome, except on severely limited terms and at very limited times. Parents are frequently treated with rudeness, suspicion, and contempt.
What? Police in the school? I mean, I just don't agree with that. I don't have anything against the police, but in the school, like she said, with guns, it's like, hello? I don't know, for me, it's not really that upset. It's like the kids shouldn't have to worry about. To me, it sounds like the school's going to become like a prison. You need a guard. I mean, I don't know, it just doesn't.
There's been several cases.
It doesn't ring right.
There's been several cases where the armed police officers will stop.
I mean, still.
And this is why we're having this. This is good to have this conversation because it's not a done deal. And this is what
Officer Bartlett interrupts, raises his voice over this woman 3 times until
it's not.
she stops talking.
I hear some of you are really hung up on the weapon issue.
Yes.
For cops.
Well, then we need to get someone who can perform the resource benefit without bringing a gun. That's fine.
Okay, all right. The principals focus on the needs in their buildings.
Marks, Lindbergh, Kelly, and Conte at the last minute demanded control over the curriculum, activities, and intentions of the occupying force.
I would ask the board to let the principals work with the person to grow the program for the first year.
Musafaro dogmatically refused to allow it, saying only the financial officers, herself, and the principals would have control over the occupying force.
Are the principals and the teachers in the building? The principals came a couple of months ago and talked about ideas that they had. Give the principals a chance.
For a half-time school resource deputy. All those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed?
This regulatory capture makes violent military costs appear to disappear by moving them under the shield of the education budget. Across the nation, cameras and cluster bombs get tax subsidies. Armed police rule over unarmed kids. Landed vets displace their school taxes onto the poor. Since 1992, the military budget rose 100%, police budgets 42%. Yet, violent crime in school is an all-time low, down 69%.
I've heard about students being dragged from the school by police for ill-advised Facebook posts, for marijuana use. The direct result in criminalizing these children for these mistakes is to make it very difficult for them to get student loans, difficult for them to get housing, difficult for them to get jobs, and it will plague them their entire lives. Why would any loving parent back this terrible idea?
This violent political class wants money. War contractors, armed police, soldier vets. The money we're told is going to our kids is going to the military apparatus that enslaves and subjugates not only foreign populations, but our own, on behalf of the global oligarchic elite.